Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numythrandor, and today we're going to be diving into the exploration of Krai. So, our primary objective here is simply to run all over the place and unlock all the statues of the Seven. And that'll about do it, frankly. Not going into any of the story beats just yet, at least not if I can help it. Thing is, the last special program, they made it out as if, well, that simply wandering about the place could directly lead to story content.
Here we are! The atmosphere here sure is one of a kind!
That's strange. I sense a familiar power.
Very mechanical and machine-y right out of the gate. I suppose I should expect that, considering it's so close to Snezhnaya. Alright, so... let's see. Empowered state and bipolar objects. Oh, the objects are getting moody now, are they? In Krai, you will find Kuvaki-influenced bipolar objects. When characters get near to certain special objects or plants, they will enter empowered states of different forms. When in an empowered state, characters can attract bipolar objects and pull them to themselves. Some bipolar objects can be carried, while others will be placed in your inventory. Oh, amazing bots. An ingenious mechanism said to have been birthed in the Clink Clank Crumb Cake craft shop. I will not be saying that 3 times fast, that's for sure. And now, in use throughout the Southern Isles. Individually, they can help complete tasks, but if someone were ever to connect a few together, well, perhaps they'd be capable of bigger and better things. In certain circumstances, a sufficient number of robots must be gathered before they can be successfully connected. Alright. Same colors repel, opposite colors attract. Objects with red or blue unipolar fields are a common sight throughout Krai. Unipolar fields of the same color repel each other, while those of different colors attract. Simple enough. Oh, and we have more. Plants affected by Kuvaki. In Krai, you will find special plants that can provide characters with Kuvaki energy. Once a character is suffused with sufficient Kuvaki energy, press to harness the power of the Kuhenki and roam freely. When using the power of the Kuhenki to roam, passing by a moonshine violet may provide you with some small measure of assistance, allowing you to soar upwards. Interesting. Okay. Oh! Didn't think that would go quite that direct. Okay, let's try again. There we go. Yep, and looks like we have new oculi to collect. Where is it? Above or below?
Yep.
I'm tempted to say below. Well, not on this side. Nope. Not seeing where... oh! Luno Oculus, okay. Very ramshackle place this is. Like everything is sheet metal that was just hammered into place. Apparently the little girl is very excited about whatever's on that poster. Border Town. I see a treasure chest. Oh. Literal exclamation marks, alright. So there'll be quests to do. Instead of a statue of the Seven, should we refer to this as a statue of the Lunar Maiden? Or the Moon Goddess? That is rather... actually kind of ominous looking, if I'm being honest. Statue of the New Moon. Oh, same spiel as statues of the Seven. Ah, alright. Oh. So this is only one island. Ah, the Radiant Moonfly. Going to be making a beeline for that. For the very simple reason that, since I have Lauma, I'm going to need to kill this thing several... well, a dozen times, perhaps, depending on my luck. But, before I do, I will make another go. Well, there's another boss, the Knuckle Duckle. Okay. Don't think I need to kill that one yet. Not for Anefa, certainly, but maybe for Flynn's? Don't know. Well. Oh, looks like... Yep, Adventurers Guild. Going to avoid that because I'm pretty sure that Catherine isn't going to be there if the trailer was anything to go by. Definitely don't have enough oculi to do anything with the statue yet. I do love the animation of Lauma's centaur form. I'm also rather fond of the fact that it isn't connected to an elemental skill use, but her charged attack. Let's see if we can't get a fast travel point without triggering a major story event. Not too bad for vertical traversal either. Not as good as Moika, but... Oh, empowered state and unipolar objects. In Krai, you will find certain objects that carry a red or blue unipolar charge. When characters get near to certain special objects or plants, they will enter empowered states or different forms. When in empowered state, characters can direct their power toward red or blue unipolar objects, thereby destroying them or causing them to move. Alright. Traveling around using patches of mist. Transform into kuhenki of different forms to take refuge in mists of different colors. Press to switch forms and exit the mist of the same color to roam to another different colored mist. Okay. Looks like we have a world quest right there. I'm going to be giving him a wide berth, Just because I don't actually want to start any quests right now. Just here for exploration. Figuring out what everything is. Moon lanes. A common sight in Kuvaki suffused Krai, said to be the traces of passing Kuhenki. Riding the moon lanes allows you to harness the power of Kuvaki to swiftly move along their path. However, the moon lanes do not all flow uninterrupted, and there are times when switching paths is the wisest choice. While riding the moon lanes, as red or blue Kuhenki, you can freely use Kuvaki to interact with objects near your path. So, a little bit of an expansion on... careful. A little bit of an expansion on the spirit ways. That was the word. On the spirit ways in Natlan. Oh, that just took electro damage for some reason. Who or what are you? Well, you seem to be handling that well enough. No, actually. Wilderness Ghoul. A ghoul corrupted by the taint of the abyss, doomed to stalk the frozen wilderness for all eternity. Those who march beneath the banner of the Wild Hunt can only be truly defeated by reducing their max HP to 0. Drain its HP completely or use skills enhanced by Moonsign, Ascendant Gleam, to send it into a brief, grief-stricken state, during which you can deal damage to reduce its max HP and suppress it completely. Grief-stricken.
Forest? Strike them down! I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Insulation chamber.
Hold on, isn't that an artifact? Interesting.
Perhaps?
So I need to get... No, I need to get someone learned in the Wild Hunt to get rid of this thing permanently. I guess that's gonna be Flynn's, unless I can find someone else. Oh well. For now, let's make our way to this statue of the new moon. But first, one step at a time, get another teleport waypoint. Yep, gotta be careful, don't want to bump into people. That's another Lunoculus, though, as I said, just trying to explore right this second. Not aiming to get everything I possibly can. Oh, what? Oh, I'm guessing that was a possible Kuhenki interaction. Oh, the metal bars. That's a great big old arm. Alright. Oh! That's Ino's workshop. Huh. Definitely going to avoid going directly into this place. I know Inefa would certainly want to visit Ino, but I'm not actually here for that just yet. So let's see if I can't skirt my way around the... I was going to say the outskirts, but then I realized that I would have said the same thing in a different way. Ah, so Krai does have its own temples of the depths. Kinda figured it would. Yes, that's a boss if I've ever seen one. And now I have a swift route back to face it, if I so choose. Alright. At the very least, I'll interact with all the statues of the new moon. And by the time that's done, I should pretty much have gotten close to that moon butterfly critter. Ooh, what are you?
Silence!
Frost Knight Scion. An elemental life form that has gained an extremely high elemental affinity over long years of exposure to the moonlight. In battle, Frost Knight Scions can convert themselves to enter a gloom-veiled state. While in this state, Frost Knight Scions become more powerful. Deal damage to Frost Knight Scions using elemental attacks of the same elemental type as them, or by using lunar reactions to illuminate them and force them to leave their gloom-veiled state. Ooh, so I got doubly lucky here. Because I have Inefa, who can deal electro to this thing, since it seems electro-infused. And I also happen to have Lauma, allowing me to do double lunar reactions, with alongside Inefa again. I wonder what the actual damage output would be if I had neither of them, and didn't have Electro on the team. Tight Seal Stones, a seal placed by the Light Keepers to dispel the permeation of the Wild Hunt. Interact with the Tide Seal Stone while it is illuminated to unleash a powerful energy capable of resisting the Wild Hunt.
For the everlasting forest.
You're a sturdy one, I'll give you that. You went pretty far away from me.
You need this plan. Cleanup sequence initiated. Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along.
Alas, I doubt it was waiting for me in particular. Midsummer berries. What is this now? Nope. I wonder, is this ore? Oh, so it is. Okay. Going to need a bit of verticality. There we go. Rainbow crystal. Alright, so the new region does in fact come with new ore to collect. Oh, more.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Settle down!
Oh, what was
Strike
that?
the blows! Let my name echo in song!
You poor lost installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up. With one heart, we
Strike them down!
That initial lightning strike almost looks. Oh, Rift Hounds too?
Strike them down!
cleanup sequence initiated.
Yeah, that initial burst of lightning
Strike them down!
looked a bit like Loran's
Strike them down.
burst.
Strike them down!
Is that all you can say?
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
I'm thinking this will be a bit of overkill, but
Strike them down! Like the north winds!
Okay, so we have Light Keepers, presumably. And yet, they don't stick around to actually get rid of these things.
Take heart. You toil not in vain.
I hope you're right. Now, can you cross water? There's a closed gate. The Moon Mirror. A legendary item claimed to have been used by the Frost Moon Scions in their ceremonies. At times, it is possible to glimpse curious scenes in the mirror's reflection. If the moon prayer reflections inside or outside the mirror can be made to meet, perhaps something good might happen. Touch the deer statue near the moon mirror to reset the positions of the moon prayer reflections. Huh. Okay. Different forms of Kuhenki. The Kuhenki of Krai take various forms, like the contrasting yet entwined hues of nocturnal blossoms. These peculiar elemental life forms will follow characters who get close to them and cause them to enter an empowered state. Interesting. Let's see. Atapetra conch. A mysterious and ancient creature with a hard shell. Perhaps bashing these shells will reward your characters with the mysterious energy to enter an empowered state. I see, so we'll get Kuvaki if we hit them, eh?
Forest, protect us.
Alright, looks like can't quite manage that. This statue doesn't quite have the same contraptions all about it. The Frost Moon Enclave. Ah. So here's the new weapon ascension material domain. Definitely gonna want to grab that right quick. And looks like we're going to have a major story thing to do here as well. Now that is a beautiful sight. Going to grab that Lunoculus, but then I'm going
Yep.
to take a hard left. And go for that fast travel point over there. 'Cause I absolutely do not want to accidentally start a quest right now. I want to be able to concisely record the major story quests. Yeah, I noticed that too. Hold on, is this... I seem to remember hearing something about being able to find Columbina down a hole somewhere. Could that actually be here? Well... I'm a bit annoyed this isn't voiced, but oh well. We're adventurers. The legendary thief Reed Miller, you say? Terrible liar. The Crab Tsar's treasure. No, I'm not a thief. I know I still don't think stealing is right. Your wish is my command, Miss Paimanovna. Well. Not really what I'm here for. So, we'll come back to this later. We'll try to make it to the Lost Moon Court first. Then, going to backtrack. find a way to get to this over here. Ah, and here's the new artifact domain. Definitely gonna want this. Alright, but first... weapon upgrade domain. Nope, nope, wrong item. Okay. More hillagers.
Shower me with praise!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Leave this place.
Silence!
Oh, I managed to miss you with all that,
The
did
world
I?
wishes you well.
Yep.
Interesting beaches we found. Nope. Yeah, like I said, she's not as good at vertical traversal as Moeka. Oh, she can go a fair distance all the same. And doesn't need to use up her elemental skill to do it either. Mitigating factors. There it is. I want to steer clear of that, methinks.
Yeah.
Yep, hold on. That's a bit of an obstacle. Should I try to work my way around or go upwards to try and glide across? Or can we become Kuvaki? Or Kuhenki, rather. Nope. Now what am I missing? Huh. Opposites attract, so that should... But then it doesn't actually give me a prompt for that. Oh well. I think climbing up this little cliff here will give me enough height to just glide across. And probably enough to get that Oculus while I'm at it. Okay. Maybe a little higher for good measure. There we go. Got it. I was a little worried for a sec that I'd go right through it. Sanctum of the Oath Keepers. I did not mean to do that. crap. Well,
Insulation chamber deployed.
come to think of it, not much of a point in using either Nuvalet or Farina for that particular engagement.
The world wishes you well.
Let's not go falling even further down. Let's see, in fact, can we climb back up and out of here? Maybe. That depends entirely on how they treat the handholds here. It's the wrong angle, and I like that. Oh. Oh, come on. Ugh. Wonderful. Okay. Well, viewpoint. Pilgrimage to the moon. Well, I just noticed that's... Is that Columbina? Huh. I gotta be careful. Yep. And I dropped rather than... Dropped instead of jumped. Alright, we'll go to the lower lands. I hope that we can work our way around. I wonder, based on where it looks to be on the map, am I going to have to actually go into that mine? All those underground tunnels we were seeing a minute ago? Ah. Nope. All right. Now, our next objective is to get a fast travel point next to the Radiant Moonfly. And let's see, looks like we're going to have to go a fair distance. So might as well grab as many points on the way as we can. So far, we haven't bumped into too much in the way of major story content. Although there's new quests around pretty much every corner, it seems. Yep, another one right there. Oh, trio of chests just sitting there. That's going to be a large number of challenges, I bet. Oh, except they're all exquisite chests rather than anything more substantial. That's a little underwhelming, if I'm being honest. Great big rhinoceros-looking thing.
Settle down.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode. Accelerating.
So what are you? No, I said, what are you? Radiant Beast. A monster that has undergone a unique evolution due to being drenched in the ancient moon's power for long periods of time. Radiant beasts can wield their innate powers to capture their enemies in a radiant cocoon. Once captured, both the amount of damage taken and the strength of healing received will be affected. However, you can escape from a radiant cocoon by being healed to your max HP, granting you the disentangled effect, which boosts your abilities for a short period of time. Use this opportunity to
With
attack.
one heart, we pray. Branch into song.
Silence.
Ooh, did that just... Yeah, he broke my defense. Broke through Neva's shield and nearly killed Lauma. Granted, Lauma is still only level 40. So it's not actually all that hard to kill her,
The world wishes you
unfortunately. Star Sand Shoal. Definitely glad I got Lauma before beginning the exploration of Krai. Very thematically appropriate. And again, just beautiful to watch her go. I'd say the only issue is keeping track of our stamina. I'm thinking that... what is that? A flying sort of... Nope, no idea what that is. I was gonna say island, but it's a little too small and too... well, spherical? There are 2 fast travel points by Blue Amber Lake. Okay. Ooh, that didn't go to plan. Didn't die for the trouble, but... yeah, I need to reset at the fast travel point. Because it would take longer to climb back out than it probably would
Bow your head.
just to go back.
Defensive mode engaged.
Leave this place.
lesson.
Settle down.
Oh, that's... HP sapping,
Take heart.
like abyssal
You toil not in
corrosion.
vain.
Oh. Not quite high enough right here. Just about make it. Probably. Oh, oh, really? Ugh. A ship. One that probably hasn't gone anywhere in a very long time. Tale-telling heart. No, not dealing with you just now. Nothing passage. Again, you gotta be careful with our stamina. Color puzzles. Now... the Radiant Moonfly. How do I reach him? It's in this general direction, but... this looks promising. There we are. Excellent. Alright. Now that we're up here and found this, the last thing I'll do is grab this statue of the new moon, and then come back and slay this boss for the first time. That'll be about all we have time for anyway. Now then. Let's see if this next fast travel point is high above or below us. Nope, nope. Looks like the answer is above us. And looks like I'd have to go... is that an elevator? I wonder. Well, one way to find out. Worst case, I simply run around the coast. I'm probably going to have to cross over the water anyway, but... Ah, it is an elevator. Strong Kuvaki environment. Certain special regions exist within Krai. When entering these regions, characters will automatically enter an empowered state. Rippleweeds. A strange plant that grows in damp conditions. Throwing Kuvaki dewdrops on the tightly closed leaves might cause them to unfurl. New Patui.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Forest, protect us. By the frost moon of old.
Did it take too long?
Wait, what? Oh, Kuhenki came to open the box for us.
The world
Very
wishes
nice of
you
you. What do you want me to follow? Huh. Jump higher. When in an empowered state, characters can press jump when within same-colored unipolar fields to perform a special jump. To the moon. Wonder what it is I'm actually collecting right now. Oh. That's a lot of damage. Let's patch up Lauma right quick. Find that fast travel point and then carry on. Got distracted. Okay. Next, straight on to Nothing Passage.
Let the world collide!
Insulation chamber deployed. You poor lost lamp.
The show begins!
Quite a bit of damage there. Yeah, I'm thinking this team's lack of a dedicated healer is going to bite it pretty hard. Getting away with it mostly because of Numythrandor at the moment.
Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along.
I wouldn't presume to say that it's been here all for my benefit. headed toward the major research facility, I presume, of the Fatui. Though, I don't believe we'll actually go there. Not today, anyway.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation
This
mode.
time, Pyro.
Leave this place. With one heart, we pray.
Strike a pop!
Bow your head.
Very agile.
Cleanup sequence.
Chorus, protect us.
Silence!
I notice that Lauma's Dendro application
The world wishes you well.
is centered on her, or the active party member. And it does actually have a slightly limited reach to it. So that Nahida, with her ability to mark enemies, could actually be said to have longer and more effective reach than Lauma does.
Yeah.
Fortress of Steel. Well, rather to the point with that name, aren't they?
Bow your head.
Change of plan. Defensive
Looks like
mode
here's
engaged.
where I'll be able to
Ultimatum
get
protocol.
my Fatui
Leave
materials.
this place.
Do duty.
Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along.
That saves us some trouble.
Take heart. You toil
Now,
not
what
in
a
vain.
waste of time! Settle down!
Installation chamber.
Strike a pop!
For the everlasting forest. Receive my blessing.
Did it take too long?
Looks like we have some Fatui. Let's hope. Uh-oh. Cutscene. Wonderful. You won't catch. You won't be caught next time. Not a good way to sell your innocence, I have to tell you. Nope. Looks like we are getting involved.
Silence!
Shower me with praise!
And who's
Defensive
that
mode
girl,
engaged.
I wonder?
Lush as the moonlight. Forest,
Alright. Now we have the full map of Krai unlocked. Still plenty of fast travel points to get, but those will come in due time. There's a lot of guff on this tower, too. Continental Explorer, the Moonlit Isles. Not going anywhere near the Steel City just yet. Oh, there it is. Okay, and now we finally have access to the new domain. But that's all for today, at least all for exploration. Now, I'm going to kill a fly. Although a butterfly, granted. I wonder. Not liking quite how this team is working out. Plus, I don't think that thing is going to be particularly weak to Dendro. Ah. That's a nice blue for a background. So, let's have a go at it with Pyro to burn this enemy into submission. Ooh. That's not what I was expecting. Radiant Moonfly, the strongest species of radiant beasts, whose radiant cocoon display more obvious effects. Quickly heal your HP to its maximum to escape from a radiant cocoon. Radiant beasts possess many mysterious characteristics. Rumors even circle that they can change their elemental type under the right conditions. Be careful when carrying Kuvaki relay mechanisms. Carrying Kuvaki relay mechanisms in lightning storms is extremely dangerous and will increase the likelihood of being struck by lightning. However, experienced adventurers can also use special lightning strikes to overcome difficulties along their journey. Interesting.
Show no mercy! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let the mountains flames boil! Light up the blazing sun!
You have a decent health pool, I'll give you that.
Get to work! Eat Lolling! Eat Papa! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Did you break Sea Lolly's shield? Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Pyroclastic surge!
Didn't save you, but... Huh. That entire area is on fire now. Alright. Oh, Pyro. Huh. Wasn't expecting that. I'll have to reread this, and kinda glad they're actually telling me what the final substat is gonna be. Saves me wasting material on this. Alright, with that, I believe I'll bring our little expedition into Krai to a close. I will be hunting this thing a whole bunch, but not right now. And I'll be trying different teams against it to see what works. But that's for my own time. So we'll end it here. If you've enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, as well as my playthrough of the Genshin Impact main story. And as always, have a good day.